Okay, so a very good afternoon to you and
Good
to
afternoon.
everyone present, to everyone present in the meet. So I am Rajat Dodwadkar and my friend Rajat Hazur Shetty. We both are going to explain the driving cycles of electric vehicles. Uh, so before under okay, so let's move forward and see what are the contents of this slide. Okay, so these topics we'll be covering in our presentation. First, to go and understand about driving cycles, we need to understand why we are doing it. We are doing it uh, to model the range of electric vehicle, as in previous presentations and from the book and the subject knowledge. We know that the range, like travel distance of electric vehicle, is quite limited. So it is often said that electric vehicles are only for short distance, and you cannot have use electric vehicles for long distance. The reason behind this is its battery. Okay, so battery electric energy in battery is not quite efficient, and there is loss of energy. So similarly, same thing my first point talks here. The range of electric vehicle is major problem because it is so hard to store electric energy efficiently. So because of that, even the IC engines and other EHVs have surpassed electric vehicles. Uh, so to overcome that, we are going to do some calculations and tests, which are called as driving cycles, and that will be the main topic of our slide. Okay. So for modeling, for increasing the range, for in order to increase the range of the electric vehicle, that is traveling distance and efficiency, what we are going to do is we are going to perform some tests, and those tests are called as driving cycles. So those tests are basically of two types. First is type 1 of driving cycle. This is the simplest, and here what we do is this is ideal condition. A ideal condition is created where there is no air resistance, there is no traffic or any other kind of resistances or like obstacles in the way of car. This is just the stimulation. The car is not actually driven anywhere. Some surrounding is created, ideal surrounding is created, and in that what we do is we increase the velocity, we accelerate the our electric vehicle to its maximum speed. And although this is not realistic, but the outcomes what are coming from this test are going to be very useful to measure the performance of this electric vehicle. Okay,
Very
so
good.
this is type 1. Okay, so type 1 is the ideal condition, and there is only one thing that you can do, that you can remove all the obstacles and conduct such type of test. So same thing here you can see in our graph. Okay, there is what we are doing is you can nowhere see that the speed is dropping anywhere. Okay, the speed is constantly rising. That means you have no reason to slow down the car. Okay, so such simulation is conducted, and the performance of the vehicle is measured, and it is also used to compare the performance between two electric vehicles or other vehicles. Okay, so this was all about type 1. Second, let's move and see what is type 2. In type 2, what we see is here we add complexities, we add obstacles, make it more realistic, we add traffic, and such situations are created, and now we make the electric vehicle travel. And here just stimulation is not done. Here actually car is driven through all those traffics obstacles, and the outcomes are taken. So here in this graph you can see now what, by looking at this graph, what you can see is my x-axis talks about time, and y-axis talks about speed. So you can see that after some time the speed is coming to zero. That means due to some obstacles you have to slow down the car. Again, when the traffic is free or there is empty road, you again accelerate it. Again, you slow down it. So this is the realistic condition. In actual, when you are driving, this is how the speed goes up and down. Like you race, you slow down, you accelerate, you slow down. So this is more realistic. And now further slides also are going to be all about type 2 driving cycles. Here, there are many types of driving cycles, driving conditions. Okay, so many conditions are created, and there are some kind of uh, exact set procedures according to which the car is made to run and the accuracy is created. So here this graph, what it was done, it was federal urban driving schedule. Schedule is nothing but same as cycle. Okay, driving cycle and driving schedule are the same thing. For emission testing, this was performed by United States Environmental Protection Agency. So this is, I'm going to just show a few examples, and later on what we are going to see the real, for modeling purpose, what kind of driving cycles are used. That will be explained by my friend. But now we'll see two more examples about this. So here is one more example. Here is somewhat in highway. So this figure 3, I am referring to figure 3. So here you can see that graph of speed against time for 765 seconds federal highway. So what they have done, they have taken the car to an highway, they have run the car on highway. So here you can see almost some constant speed is being maintained, not like previous slide like it's going to zero, because on highway there are no speed breakers, there are not much, no obstacles as much. So it is a plain road, and you can race. So this is how the uh, graph speed against time looks. So in figure 4, same thing in other scenario, some federal urban driving schedule. These are some different scenarios, but same thing is done here. Okay. So further, what are the currently used standards of driving cycles? That will be explained by my friend Rajat Hadur Shetty.
Very good presentation, Rajat.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
So you mute your audio and video. Let the
Okay.
other Rajat take charge. Explain.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I am going. Rajat, please present.
Yes.
So I am going to explain the currently used driving cycle schedules. Uh, in the Japanese 10 to 15 mode cycle is the widely used standard cycle in Asia. Uh, like the European cycles, it has constant speeds and constant speed and constant acceleration periods. Constant acceleration periods. This is not unlike a combination of European ECE 15 urban driving cycle and UDC, which is I am going to explain in further slides. This cycle must be used in stating ranges for vehicles in Japan as well as for emission tests. Next, all these standards have maximum speeds in the region of 10 kilometers per hour for several important types of electrical vehicle, including the electrical delivery vehicle and the electric motor scooter. This is an unrealistic speed. So, unrealistic speed. For realistic, we have, in reality, we have uh, lesser speeds. We have lesser speed. The figure 5 shows that the uh, SAEJ227A cycle, which have different time intervals. TA represents the acceleration time, TCR represents cruise time, TCO stands for coast time, TB stands for break time, TI stands for idle time. Previous slide.
Next slide.
Uh, so we can see here, not next slide, previous slide.
Rajat, yes, yes, correct.
Not this one, not this one. Next one, next. Here we can see EC15 in the EC15 European the driving cycle. Here we have different time periods, different time periods which have different maximum speeds and different maximum speed. In the European scene, the cycles tend to be rather simpler, with periods of constant acceleration and constant velocity. Particularly, EC15 drive cycle in the shown figure, which is useful for testing the performance of small vehicles like scooters and smaller electrical cars. In EC emission test, this has to be combined with the EU DC, which is meant to say extra urban driving cycle, which has a maximum speed of 120 kilometers per hour. Next slide. Not
Okay, next slide, please.
Next, we are going to see the European ECE 47 cycle for the some electrical scooters. This uh, the European EC14 cycle, which is used for emission testing of smaller vehicles like mopeds and motorcycles with engine capacity less than 50 centimeter cube. It is also widely used for the range simulation of electrical scooters. Like the SAE J22-7 cycle, it can be little complicated to run the simulation as the speed is not specified at all times. Instead, vehicle is run from standstill WOT, which means wide open throttle for 50 seconds. As you can see in the graph, the vehicle is then slowed to 20 km per hour over the next 15 seconds. After which this speed is maintained for 35 seconds. Finally, the vehicle is brought to a halt by pressing the brakes at constant deceleration over the next 8 seconds. This cycle has been created for same electrical scooters and smaller electrical vehicles. There are many other test cycles which can be found in the literature, and some companies have their own in-house driving schedules. Academics sometimes propose new ones that they suggest better imitate real driving practice, which is practically used for the vehicles. Thank you, sir.
Okay, a very good presentation given by both Rajat. So you have explained different urban cycles mainly for Japan and European cases. So we had actually followed only one set means there were actually four different driving cycles that we had seen in our syllabus, that is in the book of Ehsani. Only that set of four graphs are there, but in this book of Larmain they have explained some two three more different types. So good one. Last presentation we will do for today. It will be done by group 11. Radha and Sham Kulkarni is there.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I'm inviting them. Please launch your slide, make yourself visible, and start presenting.